Hi guys, this is Dr. D, and as a strategic coach today I'll be taking some questions. It's more related to mental health, so let's shoot.
Dr. Deepika, I have been struggling with stress and anger issues since very long. Even small things seem to set me off and trigger emotional outbursts that I later regret. I have indulged in physical fights in my school and college days. I try to stay calm, but I always fail. How can I better manage these negative emotions? Asked by Rohan, who's 28 years.
Okay, so Rohan, firstly, it is absolutely okay to feel that kind of frustration and anger. I do know because you're 28 years old, probably you're building your career or focusing on your studies. It is okay to get some kind of anger or frustration. But as a health coach, as a strategic health coach, I would suggest that you can talk to someone, write down your emotion, and think that how you can work on those emotions. I mean, of course, when you go out there, you need to control, you need to understand your emotions so that you can perform better. Channelize that energy into something more fruitful. And of course, for more details, you can book an appointment and we can have one-on-one conversation.
I tend to dwell on failures, disappointments, and the negativity around me excessively instead of appreciating what I have. My self-critical inner voice and pessimism is ruining my mental peace and relationships. How do I cultivate more positive thinking patterns when I feel depressed or resentful?
Okay, so this sort of problem is actually very, very common. What can I say? I have also dwelled this. When we don't appreciate ourselves, we feel that, okay, हमारे को और करना चाहिए, और करो, keep improving yourself, but also keep loving yourself. It is important to pause for a minute, appreciate what you did. Maybe you can write down, you can journal it. You can write down your achievements. एक बार before sleeping, you can just write down 3 bestest thing what you did today. I think that kind of gradual stepping stone where you will reflect on the things, on the good things which you do, would definitely make you appreciate more. And do not feel hesitated to book the appointment and talk to us, and also be proud of you.
Hi, Dr. Deepika. I have a constant feeling of palpitation and panic even in normal day-to-day situations. My heart starts racing and I struggle to calm myself down. Could this be a sign of an anxiety disorder? What can I do to better control these feelings? Asked by Vikas, who's 25 years old.
Okay, because it can definitely be a sign of anxiety. You should definitely, talk to some therapist regarding this if this feeling is long lasting. But however, certain kind of anxiousness and certain kind of worry is very natural when we step into a new world, when we do something new, when we come out of our comfort zone. So if that is happening kabhi and rest of the time you are fine, then there's no need to worry. But if this situation remains for longer, then definitely you need to seek some therapy or some professional help.
I have lost interest in activities I used to enjoy. I feel sad and fatigued all day long. And I have noticed significant changes in my appetite. It's getting harder for me to concentrate at work and I feel worthless and sometimes suicidal. I am depressed, or is it normal? Asked by Aman, who's 36 years old.
Okay, Aman, wait right there. This is definitely, as per my knowledge, you definitely need to seek a medical professional help because having suicidal thoughts and being negative all the time is not healthy. So I would recommend that you go and seek a professional help, and there are different kind of therapies out there which will help you. In fact, you can wait for our next podcast. You should be listening to that as well. I'm sure the podcast will help you, which is about emotional health, and seek the medical advice immediately.
How can I differentiate between normal grief and loss versus major depression? My low mood after my parents' passing isn't improving. Please advise on coping techniques and whether I should consider medication. Asked by Gia, who's 29 years old.
So Gia, this feeling is very natural. If there is any crisis in the family, one who is in love definitely feels this kind of feeling. It's absolutely okay to feel this kind. In fact, since you have asked me some tip, I would say that you should cry it out as much as you can rather than repressing your feelings, because so many times we have seen that जब आप अपनी feelings को दबाते हो, it comes out in a different way, and it is okay to cry, it is okay to feel sad or low. But if these feelings last for a longer period, and if you're not able to come out of that feeling, then it might convert into the latter diagnosis. So we have to be very mindful, but definitely talk it out, cry it out. Do not sit down with your feeling, and do not try to be strong outside, because most of the time people do this, that hum kar lenge sab kuch, nothing has happened, we are going to do and win the world. But just be vulnerable. That is what I want to say here.
I feel very sleepy during the day and constantly fatigued, even if I get 8 hours of sleep. I think I may have insomnia. What steps should I take to address potential sleeping disorders I could be experiencing? Asked by Preeti, who's 42 years old.
Preeti, again, it's not insomnia. If you're getting an 8 hours of sleep, it cannot be insomnia. The fatigue and the lack of energy can be because of your different ailments which can happen in your body. It can be because of hormones, it can be lack of iron, it can be lack of any minerals, it can be your HbA1c. I hope you got your blood test done. If not, then do get your blood test done, and see your sugar markers, see your vitamin minerals, that how they are now, and also get a hormonal checkup done, so that it will be easier for a doctor to analyze whether it is because of any kind of deficiency. So 8 to 10 hours of sleep is absolutely okay, but it is also very important to go into a REM sleep. So if you are are digitally distracted before sleep, then you're of course not getting very deep sleep. REM sleep is the deep sleep which is absolutely necessary for your body to heal. So make sure that you keep your gadgets away 1 or 2 hours before sleeping. Do not consume any alcohol 3 hours before sleeping, which is actually tough for certain kind of atmosphere. But yeah, do try and avoid these two situations, and rest, get your detailed checkup done. Thank you.